You are welcome to our channel. Don't forget to subscribe. Make sure you give us all your thumbs up and please share. In the news, Wike replies in Dume after he said an IDP camp for beggars should be established in the FCT. Federal Capital Territory Minister Nyesom Wike has firmly rejected Senator Ali Ndume's proposal to establish an IDP camp for beggars in the Federal Capital Territory. Senator Ndume had urged the minister to consider a compassionate approach by setting up camps where beggars could be fed and trained, similar to programs in Kano and other states rather than simply arresting them. Speaking at the National Assembly while defending the FCT's proposed 1.78 trillion naira 2025 budget, Wike dismissed the idea, explaining that the FCT's unique status makes such a program unfeasible. He pointed out that many beggars in Abuja are not indigenous but people coming from all over the country, some of whom will likely continue begging despite assistance. This Federal Capital Territory is not like a state. Those who you are talking about are not indigenous. People come from everywhere to just take over FCT. Those people believe they will continue to beg. That's the truth of the matter, Wike said. He further emphasized that Abuja, hosting numerous international bodies, cannot adopt the same strategies used in other states. It will be difficult to follow that kind of pattern. The FCT cannot handle that. Let the truth be told, he added. Senator Ali Ndume had highlighted that many beggars are not criminals but indigent citizens facing severe hardship, urging the FCT to adopt long-term solutions like identification, feeding, and training camps to help them reintegrate into society. However, FCT Minister Nyesom Wike remains resolute in his stance, focusing on security and urban management challenges. Well, that was the discussion that transpired between the FCT minister and Senator Ali Ndume. Is a member of the Senate committee on FCT. While the minister was presenting his scorecard for 2024 budget and also presenting the 2025 budget. And then during that, some of the issues that came up is this issue of beggars all over the place. Nyesom Wike with his team in his administration have, decided to opt for the approach of arresting all these so-called beggars that are all over the Federal Capital Territory. And then the senator was now asking him to bring compassionate and human face to the matter, that rather than arresting these people, why not create a camp for them that will sound like a rehabilitation center in which these people can be fed, then they can be reintegrated into the society after they have been helped, and then probably they are given another opportunity to shot at life again. That probably many of them are depressed and they have lost a hope because of maybe trying to find a way out of their lives, but they couldn't. And they also identification of each of them, whether they are indigent or not. But Wike stand firmly, telling him the answer immediately that majority of them are not indigent. And specifically because of the peculiarity of Federal Capital Territory, which is, where the seat of power is. A lot of international bodies are there, headquarters of so many embassies and international community and different fora used to take place in FCT. Some of these people have taken begging as a vocation in which they will continue to beg. They approach those who happen to be foreigners and those who are government officials to believing that as long as the Federal Capital Territory, anybody that comes in there for business, they are cash cows in which they can approach and beg for money. And even if the government decide to pick all of them, create a camp, reintegrate them, or rehabilitate them before reintegration, they will still go back to society to beg. In fact, some commentators even said that some of these beggars are even richer than the people they beg from. Because imagine, they beg from different sets of people every day without doing nothing and they get money home. Whereas the person giving them money will need to wait for 30 working days before he or she could get his own salary. And apart from that, they are becoming a menace even to the FCT. And not only that, they are easy tools even for security breaches in FCT. And Nigeria is battling insurgency, and recently we remember that they begin to resurface. For example, the governor of Borno, even day before yesterday, had to cry out that a particular local government have been besieged again. Only the local government headquarter environment is free. Other villages surrounding the local government, everybody has run for their dear lives because the Boko Haram people, the insurgents, are beginning to attack again, to an extent that they even attacked a military base, killing some of the our soldiers. So all these are some of the things that probably Wike has looked into. Even from the testimony of the governor of Borno State, Governor Zulum, he even said that saboteurs are among the people, even among the politicians, and also among even our military. So it's hard to speak about fifth columnists. And if they can infiltrate the elites, the politicians, that means if you allow such people to be in FCT, they can become they can become informants and then breach the security of FCT, which already is not even enough. Because I could remember they even discussed the issue of CCTV all over the FCT, while Wike was telling them that as the seat of the president, it's difficult for him only even to address the matter. So the senator actually, according to some people and commentators, said they don't know why northern leaders decided not to rehabilitate their people, not to liberate them. They continue to allow them to remain in abject poverty. Probably it's the feudal system they are using, that they believe that only some people are born to be rich and to rule, while some people are born to be poor and to begin to serve those who are rich. But this ought not to be. We are in a civilized world, and democracy is what we are running for, that matter. I think the northern elite should rise up to the challenge. They should allow their people to be educated. They should liberate this community, allow the society to have good effect on the people, so that everyone can face life with great challenges, with great hope, and with a renewed mind, that they too can be rich and be better. And of course, we must give kudos to the FCT minister for refusing and rejecting the appeal and the suggestion of that Senator Ndume, because it's going to just, at the end of the day, bring unnecessary embarrassment to the country. I think he reminded him of when, before this administration came to power, bomb blast everywhere, that Boko Haram even threatened to come and take over Aso Rock. We want to say thank you, Mr. Minister. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Remember to share. Thank you.